Several years ago, we started our company, Telescope Media Group, with the intention to glorify God through top quality media production. I got the name and the idea from a mentor and hero of mine, John Piper. I first heard about John's ministry in One Day 2000, an event that changed the direction of my life because it was the first time I heard the message that my desire to be satisfied and my desire to obey God mesh together beautifully in the way that God has created the world. About 10 years into doing work as our company, we've decided that we would like to tell stories about marriage because marriage is at the center of the way that God reveals himself to the world through Scripture. He continually uses the analogy of marriage. From the beginning of the Bible, there's a wedding, there's a garden. The end of the Bible is a celebration, a wedding feast. And in the middle of the Bible, just throughout, God continually talks about himself as the bridegroom, and we're his people, and he's purchased us, and he's faithful, and he's good. And so we want to tell stories through our business, in culture, about the goodness of God in marriage to the glory of God. Unfortunately, as we started looking at our options for our company, we found some major roadblocks placed there by the state of Minnesota, which says if we enter the marriage industry, we can't live according to our convictions that marriage is an institution created by God for the glory of God exclusively. We would also have to tell all marriage stories and all conceptions of marriage, and that's something that our convictions simply won't allow us to do. And so we were left with a dilemma. What do we do? Do we silence ourselves? Do we not enter the wedding industry? Do we take the risk knowing that the state has said anyone who won't tell all marriage stories will face fines of $25,000, 90 days in jail? Or do we tell all marriage stories and violate our core convictions about what marriage is, why it exists, and who God is? And so we took the alternative option of challenging the law, challenging the state of Minnesota before we entered the marketplace so that we could have our rights declared and hopefully live according to our convictions. And the important thing is that everyone should be able to live according to their convictions. We want to live in a society where tolerance goes both ways. We can live truly according to what we believe, and others can live according to what they believe. That leads to human flourishing, and we believe that that's the best way for everyone in culture to live.